Humans. Why is it always humans? Okay, hold on, initializing. Taking the ducks to the pond. Now,
Prepare yourselves. Zekk Walker is online now.
I will find you, human.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Hold on. Think. Good morning. Hello. Ooh, that's laggy. I'm Zekk Walker. This is Zekk's Variety Show. There we go. Okay, we're going to play some chess today with our chess coach, which is just a bot. So let's jump on over to our bot. Okay, so we've got our games set up and ready to go. We're playing with Coach David, who is a 1,200 bot from Poland, I guess. All right. So we're going to play e4. Cool. Pretty good here. Okay, so this is the beginning. We're going to move our knight here to threaten the pawn. Nice. Okay, so... I think I'm just going to kick the bishop. Okay. And I'm going to play my knight. Okay. We're going to drop in here. Let's initiate. But are you? Yes, you are. Tension on the queen. Okay. Pull back. I do. Okay. 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 So boom, boom, boom. Just gonna defend him. Just gonna castle. Okay, so can we set up a pin of some kind? No. This is fair. Step back 2. What? Yeah. Okay. We're in a bit of trouble here. Oh, no. Yeah, that was rough. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. It's not really a safe square. Okay. This is rough. Okay. Yep. Bad news. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get out of this pin while we have a chance. Mm. Ooh, serious trouble now. Oh no. Vinadu, friend you. Hallo. Hallo, Jackwheat. Hvordan går det med deg i dag? Oof. My. My. Ah. Jeg spiller chess I dag. Playing chess today. Hmm. Hello, Parker. How's it going? Good to see you. Jeez. Think I will take it. Oh no. Fail. Fail boat. You're a member of chess.com too, I assume? Hello. 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 Okay, we're gonna cast. Oh, we can't castle what? Because we're in check. Okay. No point in castling, really. It's just gonna get the rook out of there. Oh no. I'm not paying nearly enough attention to this game. Am I ready, Zekk? I am ready. What am I ready for? Hey. I've got a... I've got to do some jumping jacks. 62 jumping jacks for Jackwit's 62-month resub. Being sub here gets better and better each month. Thank you, Jackwit. I appreciate you so much. Woo. Yeah, I got a fork. Okay. Well, I'm in deep trouble today. Okay. Oh, that's rough. Wow. This has been rough. Just gonna have to play it through. Hmm. I'm in some trouble here. I am in serious trouble. Why is... Shouldn't be echoing. How is it echoing? Is it echoing? Hey there. Okay. I'm gonna lose the pawn. I'm getting destroyed. There's really not much I can do. I'm just gonna resign and start over. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it shouldn't really be echoing. Maybe I have both my mics on. Nope, both my mics are off. We're good. Oh, is my desk...
Knight on f6 be attacked in hopes white will overextend. A risky,
Apparently my desktop
fun
audio wasn't
opening.
on. Okay, let's go again. Boom.
Good, defending your pawn. This move opens up the scope of my bishop.
Okay, we've got the bishop scope there. Blub, blub, blub. Cross?
A solid opening move, I approve. Is one of my pieces free to take? That's it.
Sure.
You took my knight, nice move. I'm developing my knight.
I'm just gonna get kicked if I do this. I think I'll just hold back one. Check, it would force the queen or the... No, that just helps him. I'll just go there.
Always take time to look out for tactics that can be played against you. I found a fork. Careful, this is a tactic to watch out for.
It's fine.
Makes sense. Solid capture. Your knight was free for the taking. Moving your knight to safety. Your bishop was free for the taking.
Okay.
You're doing a good job of creating threats.
This is a little too active.
I'm moving my queen to a safer square.
I'd like to be moving
keeping
other
my queen
pieces.
safe. That move threatens more than one of my pieces. Great job.
Yeah.
Undefended pieces are hard to resist.
Oh, bro. Okay, how do I do this? I go... Sheesh. This
You
is
left
not
your
going to
rook
end well.
unprotected where I can capture it. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. You can take that, but I'll be back. Check. Moving your king to safety as you must. I'll defend my pawn. Anytime a
I'm
student
in
finds
so
a
much
developing
trouble.
move that also attacks, I stop and applaud them for it. Defending makes sense. Solid capture. Stop and think about my last move. Can you find the right response? Usually you don't want to put your knight on the edge of the board. Your pawn is now isolated without friendly pawns in the neighboring file.
Okay.
I need to make this move first in order to develop my bishop. How will I deal with this check? My king must move out of check. Good idea, moving your knight to a more active square. I'm moving my rook to a safer square. Thanks for playing with me. It's always fun to play chess with a friend. I'm developing my bishop. Giving my bishop the boot. Ouch. I'm keeping my bishop safe.
I'm in trouble. I'm going to lose one of these pieces. Which one I'd rather lose?
Fantastic. Instead of just reacting to my play, you're forcing me to react to yours. I'll take that knight. You took my rook. Nice move. Your pawn is mine. Your pawn was free for the taking. To take or not to take, that is the question. A free pawn. I'll take it.
Oh, I am
As
just
expected, you're moving your king out of the
blundering
line
like
of fire.
crazy.
Check. That was a good way to get out of check. Let's test your skills. Can you find my pawn was free for the taking. Well done.
None of
Check.
them is chatty to be playing chess. I thought this was usually a quiet game. No. Well,
Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those
it is a
times.
coach bot.
Okay, I'm finding a safer square. What are you up to? My bishop stands a little taller now.
Yeah.
A wonderful move. I couldn't have played it better myself. You've got a battle ahead. Nice. It looks like your bishop can be more active on that square. Check. That's an active and aggressive king. Good move. Check. Remember, patience is a superpower in chess.
I'm doing some craziness here.
How should I respond to your threat? Okay, I'm finding a safer square. If I knew you were that dangerous with bishops, I would have traded them off already. I think I can see a way to checkmate you now.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Moving your king to safety.
That was the wrong move.
I'm closing in. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. Continuing my checkmate threat.
Uh-oh.
Great, you blocked the check for my bishop. I'm taking the attacker, I see.
Wow.
Looks like I can still force. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. I think I can see a way to checkmate you now. Moving your king to safety as you must. I'm closing in.
This is
Continuing
not
my checkmate
good
threat.
for me.
Don't forget, you can always ask
Oh,
for a hint
boy.
if you are in doubt. I'm attacking multiple pieces at once. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. I'm pushing towards checkmate. Looks like I can still force checkmate if I play the right moves. Sometimes you have to move your king.
That was
and
bad.
This is one of those times. I think I can see a way to checkmate you, moving your king to safety as you must. I'm closing in.
Yep. This is
As
the end.
expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire.
I can't because the rook's
Continuing my checkmate threat.
in the way. I can't
Sometimes
take it
you have
because
to
the rook
move
down
your
here's got
king,
him covered.
And this is one of those times. I'm pushing towards checkmate. Moving your king to safety as you must. Looks like I can still force checkmate if I play the right moves. I'm happy to be playing chess with you. I think I can see a way to checkmate you now. Yes, that's the move I was hoping you'd find. Bingo, nice capture. Continuing my checkmate threat.
I'm so dead.
I'm pushing towards checkmate. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. Looks like I can still force checkmate if I... Sometimes you
Here
have
it
to
is.
move your
Boom,
king,
checkmate.
and this is one of those times.
Right here.
That's checkmate. Good game.
Yep. I see how skilled you are. Oh my gosh.
Welcome. Let's begin and review our game afterwards.
This guy is just a little bit
You're
better
grabbing
than
the
me.
center. Good. I
Thanks.
sense a fun tactical game in our future. Move 2 and my center's already under attack. I see a pawn in your future. Thanks for playing with me. It's always fun to play chess with a friend. Okay, now I can castle. You're ready to castle when the time is right. Defending my pawn. There's some pawn tension here. Keeping my pawn. I'm exerting my influence on the important. You've thrown the first punch. I see a good outpost square for your knight. All right. I capture back.
Okay. So we've got queen to queen, queen on queen action here. We could go there, but that's not defended.
You left your bishop unprotected where I can capture it.
No.
Your bishop was free for the taking. Just because remember, patience is a superpower in chess. You have my pawn was free for the taking. Well done. What's the best way for you to kick one of my annoying? I have to take the most powerful piece from you, recapturing without delay.
Okay.
Rooks love files without pawns. Perfect. Your rook takes over the open file. My pawn kicks your knight, forcing it away.
It does. Fork.
A check and an attack at once? Did you practice this or something? Is one of my pieces... Right. You got my rook. Good job. There are a
Early to
few
move the
fun
queen
points in
out?
this game we can go over during game review.
I would say so. Okay.
You're a lot stronger than I thought you were.
Oh no.
A free pawn. I'll take it.
I need to stop doing that.
Okay, I'm finding a safer square.
Okay, so we're gonna
Keep an
set
eye
up.
on your knight. It looks like it's running out of escape squares. Your knight doesn't have any room to run.
No, it doesn't.
Did you also watch the show Queen's Gambit?
Can
I
you
loved
remind me what happens when you get your horse all
Your
the way
knight
up to the
was
top?
free for the taking.
No, nothing. Just dies like that. Should have just took the pawn.
I'd feel safer if your rook went away.
Yeah, okay.
Moving your rook to safety. I've taken an open file. I like seeing you have a chance to... You got it. Smart move. That pawn is being a pest. Recapturing, of course. When you threaten my pieces, you limit my options. Well done. Your king needs to get out of there.
Sure.
I love it. Moving your king to safety as you must. Protecting my pawn. You got my knight. Good job.
We're doing it now. Somebody probably fooled you when you're a kid. We're not here to make you feel safe, David. I'm never here to make you feel safe, David. Okay.
You got my pawn. Good job. What to do about these pawns? Your king seeks a safer square.
Yeah.
Correct. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. I'm hoping my new passed pawn will become a queen one. Nice
It
capture.
won't.
I'll use this game as an example of how to attack with rooks.
Thanks,
This
love.
next move should be automatic.
Cool.
That works also. Getting your rook to safety is good here. Did you see that check coming?
That's rough.
Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. Check.
Yeah.
Moving your king to safety as you must.
There goes my pawn.
Now I've created a path. You took my bishop. Nice move. You should keep an eye on my new passed
Okay.
pawn. You are in a really strong position now. I like how you've played so far. A classic rook and pawn endgame. Let's focus and think. If you keep playing, you'll start to see patterns and themes in
Just
your
gonna
own
protect
games.
my pawn to the queen.
Check.
Sure.
As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. Stop and think about my last move. Can you find the right... Sweet, sweet promotion.
Check.
That's a good-looking new queen you have. My king must move out of check.
Okay, so we're going to move here.
You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. Check. You're on the path to winning the game. Okay, I'm finding a safer square.
All right, so what we need to do is we need to attack.
Checkmate is coming. Good for you. Check. I should resign, but I won't. Check.
Right.
You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. You've been playing wonderfully.
I need to put myself in a position where
You're playing a strong game.
I'm
Keep pressing.
safe.
I'll defend my pawn. It's generally a good idea to keep your pieces defended.
Okay.
Oh no. You're losing a rook this way, but keep your head in the game. You're still winning. A free rook. I'll take it. You either
We're
win
almost
or
there.
you learn. I'm happy with both. Now you have a new queen to play with. Check.
Okay, we're gonna move. Okay. We're gonna lose something here.
You're on the path to winning the game. Check. Checkmate is coming. Good for you. More defense is needed for my pawn.
Okay. So now we need to play in a way that is safe.
I should resign, but I won't. My king dances out of the way.
Okay.
You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. Check. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. I'll take that. That was a good way to get out of
All
check.
right. Now we got rid of their queen.
You're on the path to winning the game. I have to defend my pawn. Checkmate is coming. Good for you. It's clearly time for my king to move. I should resign, but I won't. I'm making sure you don't mate me. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. That was the only move I could make. Well, there goes
Okay.
my pawn.
There we go. Checkmate.
You're the winner. Play again.
Hey, we won that one. Look at that. Boom. 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 We have 18 likes. We're going to do 25 jumping jacks. Thank you, TikTok, for giving us 518 likes. That's 25 jumping jacks. Thank you for all the likes, TikTok. All right, let's go. Okay. So we won that one. That's good. That's why I like this level of ChessBot, is I lose quite a bit, but sometimes I can pull out a win. Whew, let's try it again.
Best by test, as world champion Bobby Fischer would say. E5. Hello, my friend. Knight F3. Knight C6 is a good direct way. Knight C3. Good job getting both of your knights out early. I promise my next move. I like your last move a lot. Good job. Let's test your skills. Can you find my mistake?
Okay, so if we go 1, they go 2, we go 3, they go 4, I can't. Okay, it's a little heavy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I don't have a 5. Pin will just get kicked.
Be careful. I can capture your bishop and win material.
Yeah.
I'll take that bishop. You want to be moving pieces now, not pawns.
Come on.
Queen has entered the chat. How dare you threaten? You remembered to recapture. Check.
Kick.
Great. You're not only out of check, but my bishop is getting kicked as
Sort
well.
of confused because your real life name
I'm keeping my
that
bishop
makes
safe.
sense. Okay. So if I go here, I lose. If I go here,
I love playing chess. It's a great way to relax.
I'm gonna do a discovered check.
If I ever have the chance. You checked me. It's clearly time for my king to move.
My knight's kind of stuck there.
Your pawn was free for the taking. You moved your pawn out of trouble. Good. You've played some great moves. Let's see you play for the initiative. Getting your rook. Just introducing your pawn to mine. You left your knight unprotected where I can capture it. There's a wonderful square calling your bishop's name.
No.
That works also. Now your bishop is in a better place. I am trading to taking the attacker, I see. This next move should be automatic. Sure. Moving your rook to safety.
Didn't have very many choices
My bishop
there.
takes an outpost. My pawn was free for the taking. Well done.
This is why you prefer word over chess. Words have a great button. Have regret button. I technically could take stuff back, but I'm trying to play with honor.
One of the best ways to improve is to play slow games like this one. Generally, the slower the better. Do you see what I can do now? Good, defending your pawn. I'm making my knight more active. Be careful. I can capture your rook and win material.
Oh no.
I'll take that.
Not smart.
I hope we get to talk about this game during game review.
I
afterwards.
almost had it.
You left your pawn unprotected where I can capture it. A free pawn, I'll take it. After a move, always try to ask yourself if
I'm
anything
so
in the
dead.
position was left
I
undefended.
blundered so many pieces in a row.
Undefended pieces are hard to resist. Good game. See you next time.
I'm gonna try
E4
again.
leads to a lot of classical chess
I
openings.
need to pay a lot
Which
more
one will you play?
attention.
The main line of the Scandinavian has white take the pawn. Knight c3 allows me to push my d-pawn, but should I? I'm moving my pawn to a safer square.
Wow.
Getting your knight to safety is good here. What piece is under threat?
I mean, this is rough.
Great. I don't want my knight just sitting around. A strong opening move, well done. Do you see an exchange that you can make?
Yeah.
That's it. A strong response. Of course, I must take back. Did you also watch the show Queen's Gambit? I loved it. I'm offering you a trade. What will you do? Bingo, nice capture.
Trade out.
Recapturing, of course. Come up with a plan to pin my pawn. Don't forget to look out for tactics such as forks that could be played against you. I found a fork. Careful, this is a tactic to watch out for.
Yeah.
Great, you blocked the check from my queen. A free rook, I'll take it. Your bishop is happier now that it has room to move. Check. You shield your king from my bishop. Well played. I have to defend my bishop. Makes
that
sense.
doesn't matter.
Solid capture. You're not letting me have anything for free. I'm keeping my rook safe. Getting your bishop out of that pin was a solid idea. Your pawn is mine.
Okay.
Bingo, nice capture. Check.
All right.
Blocking is one way to deal with a check. Control of the center is like controlling the high ground in a battle. Do you see a developing move that fights for center control? Yes, better late
I
than
have
never.
the high ground.
I move my piece to a square where it can be more active.
I definitely don't have
You
the
either
high ground,
win or
by the
you
way.
learn. I'm happy with both. I think my piece will be better off on this square. Nice, it looks like your piece can be more active on that square. Okay, I'm finding a safer square. I'd like to keep my queen, thank you. Is my queen pointing any? Your pawn was free for the taking.
Yeah.
Good, defending your pawn. I will take any pawn I can get. As expected, you're moving your king out of the
We are
line
getting
of fire.
decimated.
I'm moving my pawn to a safer square.
Oh, man.
I'm hoping my new passed pawn will become a queen one day. An equal trade, I will consider it. I needed to... I hope we get to talk about this game. I'm happy to be playing chess with you. You have played some good moves so far. Keep fighting. Check.
Uh-oh.
Great.
game
you blocked
over.
the check for my rook. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. I'm moving my rook to a safer...
Wow,
I like
I'm
seeing you
getting
creating
hard
threats.
dominated.
Now I've created a passed pawn. Your king is making me uneasy. Good job applying pressure. My move comes with a big threat. Be careful. You played a good move. Now, take push or hold the tension. Undefended pieces are hard to resist. Moving your king. One of the best ways to improve is to play slow games like this one.
This is so
Generally, the
bad.
slower the better. Check. Of course, I must take back. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire.
Yeah, that's a resignation.
I'm ready to play again anytime you want.
Okay, we're going to play a new game. We're going to play down one level.
Hello there. Play any move at all? This game is A4. How should I respond? E5. Hello. How should I defend my pawn? Knight C6 is a good... The 3 knights opening. One more would make it a 4 knights game. This move opens up the score. It's legal for you to castle now, should you? Where's the safest place for your king? That's a good pawn move. I'm impressed. You have an opportunity. It's always a good idea to review your games carefully, to learn from mistakes, and find ideas you missed. I'm moving my pawn to a safer square. Stop and think about my last move. Can you find the right response? You're doing a good job of creating threats. Take a second and find the undefended piece. Anytime a student finds a developing move that also attacks, I stop and applaud them for it. You can take that, but I'll be back. Undefended pieces. Someone's been studying their openings. Keep it up. I'm offering you a trade. You took my knight. Nice move. Stepping out of check is your best choice here. That's it. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. I'll take that bit. I don't want my knight just sitting around.
A game.
Don't forget, you can always ask for a hint if you are in doubt. You've got a battle ahead. Let's see. Pieces are more useful when they can see more squares. Nice idea. I am trading to make this simple. I take, you take. There are a few fun points in this game we can go over during game review. Your king needs to get out of there. You've got it. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. My rooks are working together now. Doubled rooks for you means double trouble for me. You do a good job of attacking and creating threats. Consider each... I love it. Excellent move. You'll come up on top after the dust settles. And now my king must deal with the discovered check. I capture back. Well, there goes my pawn. Threatening multiple pieces at the same time is power. One thing to practice. Before you make your move, stop and figure out my best reply. Okay, I'm finding a safer square.
Ooh, lovely play.
Be careful. I can capture your pawn for free now. I'll take en passant.
Oh,
do you know what that means?
I do, unfortunately. That's not good.
What are you up to? 2 pawns facing each other in the trenches. You're thinking ahead. This is a great trade for you. Recapturing, of course. Rook endgames are the most common type of endgame. When you threaten my pieces, you limit my options. Well done. You saw my free pawn. Good. How should I respond to your threat? Great. Your passed pawn could promote one day. I love playing chess.
Here we go.
It's a great way to
His
relax.
is right there.
Check.
He didn't.
That was a good way to get
Wow.
out of check. Check. My pawn was free for the taking. Well done. As your coach, I'm proud of how you've played so far. You are in a really strong position now. I like how you've played so far. Check. Moving your king to safety as you must.
Okay.
Check. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. Don't worry about winning or losing this game, just have fun. Do you see what I can do now? I attack, you defend. Good. You're making my rook dance. Okay, I'm finding a safer square. Good idea, moving your piece to a more active
All
square.
right, we got this.
I should resign, but I won't. I have to take the most. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. You're on the path to winning the game.
Okay. Check.
Checkmate is coming. Good for you. My king dances out of the way. You're playing a
Check.
strong game. Keep pressing. My king must move out of check.
Mm-hmm.
Good game. Let's review your
Oh,
last move.
no.
You might have missed something.
That's rough. It's real rough. Why is it taking so long? Usually doesn't take this long for a simple game review. Must be a lot of games going on right now. Ladders. Gotcha. I'm just playing for fun. Hey, man. Apparently, game review is just kind of messed up right now. Must be too many people trying to do it. Okay, let's try again.
Let's play and review some key points from this game when we're done. E4 is a good opening move that controls the center. I'll keep it
This
simple.
is why you... Okay, here we go. One.
Knight f3 is a good way to attack my pawn and develop a piece. A kick is attacking a piece with something less valuable, like a pawn. Right you are. Giving my bishop the boot. Ouch. I'm moving my bishop to a safer square. That's one of the best opening moves you could have played.
Okay.
Let's develop my queen. Now you can castle when the time is right.
Okay.
Your bishop is happier now that it has room to move. You're doing a good job of creating threats.
Push the queen.
I'll block that attack.
Okay.
Your pieces are more powerful when they leave their starting squares.
We can attack the queen again.
That's a fine option. Yes, that looks good for you. I'm moving out of danger.
It's not good enough fork. He'll just take me back.
Queen has entered the chat.
We're getting ready.
My knight looks better on that square, I think.
We're still in a pretty compressed
By the way, if
situation
you play
here.
every day, you'll start to notice things you didn't notice before.
Okay, let's talk about it. 1, no 2 recap. Opens up. Queen down.
I think you've done a good job in this opening. Do you see an exchange that you can make?
I see a couple. Trying to get a queen here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's negative. Two.
You have a coach-approved position. Keep playing actively.
This is kind of rough.
Time to get my rook into the action. Yes, you strive for control of the board's central squares.
Okay. One, 2, 3. One.
This is war. Recapturing, of
2,
course.
3.
Your bishop wants to be
4.
safer. Fantastic. You moved your bishop out of trouble. Good. Now my king's going to be harder to get to safety. That's the way. Now my knight is pinned. This move opens up the scope of my bishop. What are you up to? I'm going to fight fire with fire, which in real life would be a... That's right. Great job spotting that capture. Of course, I must take back.
Okay.
Moving the threatened bishop. Very nice. That's my bishop now. Taking the attacker, I see. Goodbye, enemy knight. We're simplifying the position. Let's see how well you've evaluated it. Look for a fun way to give a check. Exactly. And now my king must deal with the discovered check. It's clearly time for my king to move. One of the best ways to improve is to play slow games like this one.
We're starting.
Generally, the slower the better. Now my rooks can see each other.
Okay.
Find a way to turn the tables. Create a threat that will give me something to think about. Always take time to look out for tactics that can be played against you. Let's test your skills. Can you find my mistake? You saw my free rook. Good.
That was the play.
How should I respond to your threat? That's quite the aggressive queen. Defending my bishop.
Right.
I attack. You defend. Good. Check.
Right.
Great, you blocked the check from my queen. Another threat from my queen. Be careful. You took my pawn. Nice move. I'm making my bishop more. You took my bishop. Nice move. I'll defend my pawn. How will I deal with this check? My king dances out of the way.
Okay.
You checked me. My king must move out of check.
I'm going to force a queen trade.
How will I deal with this check? How dare you threaten me? It's clearly time for my king. Oh, I'll need to keep an eye on that passed pawn. What am I threatening? Rook endgames are the most common type of end. Well, there goes my pawn. This would be a fun game. You saw my free pawn. Good. Your rook is en prise. That's French for, I'm about to take your rook. I should resign, but
There we go.
As your coach, I'm proud of how you've played so far. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. My king dances out of the way. You're on the path to winning the game. This is forced. Well done.
There
Let's
we
go
go.
over this game together.
Let's go, Jackwit. Nice. That's amazing. Okay. Ooh, we're at 700 likes. If we get to 1,000, I'll do another 25 jumping jacks over there on TikTok. All right. One more.
Let's play and review some key points from this game when we're done. E4 is a good opening move that controls the center. The Scandinavian defense. I'll immediately blow up the center. Knight C3 allows me to push my d-pawn, but should I?
Pink.
What piece is under threat?
Boy, we've
All right.
done this.
You moved your knight out of trouble. Good. I'm developing my knight and fighting for center control. A strong open. Move it or lose it. Excellent response. Do you... Right. I capture back.
Pink. Pink.
Good. Defending your pawn. What are you up to? You may have an opportunity here. I should have been more careful with my queen. Well done, taking advantage.
Ooh.
Of course. How will I deal with this check? I block the check and threaten your queen with my mighty pawn.
Congratulations.
You moved your queen out of trouble. Good. Time to develop my knight. Developing and attacking? That's a great idea. That is how to use your rook. I approve. Recapturing, of course. My knight looks better on that square, I think. Have you had that piece the whole time? I'm developing my rook. Now you can castle when the time is right. My bishop stands a little taller now. I see what you're up to, I think. Take a moment and find... Moving a pawn like that is usually not good in the opening. Instead, move a central pawn or
This isn't
develop
the
a
opening,
back rank
like...
piece.
I
This
don't
move
think we've
opens up
had
the scope of my
the
bishop.
opening
The
in a
safe king's a
while.
happy king. Good idea. Moving your piece to a more active square. Checkmate is coming. Good for you. My king must move out of check. I should resign, but I won't. Now you check me. Now you don't. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. My king dances out of the way. You might have checkmate soon. Stop and think a few moves ahead. Well, you definitely have one active piece. This isn't looking good for me. Getting your rook to safety is good here. I'm moving my bishop to a safer square. Be careful. I can capture your queen and win material. I capture back. You checked me. It's clearly time for my king to move. Good, defending your rook. When the game is over, let's review... how will I deal with this check? My king must move out of check. If you keep playing this well, you can be my coach. I think my piece will be better off on this. You checked me. My king dances out. How should I respond to your threat? Okay, I'm finding a safer square. Your pawn is defended now. Let's test your skills. You saw my free rook. Good.
Wow.
Taking en passant? That's a good idea. I'd feel safer if your rook went away. How will I deal with this check? It's clearly time for my king to move. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. You're on the path
Guess we're just
to
gonna
winning
go for the
game.
queen.
Checkmate is coming. Good for you. I have a threat here. I should resign, but I won't. And of course I take back. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. You're on the path to winning the game. You saw my free pawn. Good. Strong play. Checkmate is coming. Good for you.
Okay.
My king must move. I should resign, but I won't. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. My king dances out of the way. Be careful. I can capture your queen for free now.
Yuck.
I can take that. What else did you have in mind? You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. It's clearly time for my king to move. You're on the path to winning the game. You got my pawn. Good job. My king must move out of check. Checkmate is coming. Good for you. My king dances out of the way. I should resign, but I won't. It's clearly time for my king to move. This looks grim for me. See if you can calculate checkmate. My king must move out of check. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. My king dances out of the way. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. It's clearly time for my king to move. You're on the path to winning the game. My king must move out of check.
Okay. You know what? We're just gonna play
Checkmate is
this
coming.
easier.
Good for you. That was the only move I could make. I should resign, but I won't. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep going. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. You're on the path to winning the game. My king dances out of the way. Good game. I think there are some things we can
No.
review together.
I did it wrong. Okay. That was rough.
I'll take the black pieces. Good luck.
Okay.
E4 leads to a lot of classical chess openings. Which one will you play?
I really am not that
Six
good at
begins the
chess,
perk.
to be fair, honestly. That's why I'm doing the coaches.
D4 is the main line, but I like your choice. Think of a way to get your bishop more involved in the game. That
Not
works
yet.
also. Someone's been studying their openings. Keep it up. You're ready to castle when the time is right. I'll develop my knight now.
1, 2 attackers. 1, 2 attackers.
You left your pawn unprotected where I can capture it. A free pawn, I'll take it. I love playing chess. Your knight looked too good to pass. What could you do to make your king safer? Kicking my bishop. One of my pieces is nervous. Can you figure? I love it. You got my pawn. Good job. Okay, I'm finding a safer square. Bringing your rook into the game and protecting your king, well done. You can attack my knight in a way that pins it to my king. Can you see how? If we could switch, I'd rather play your side.
I
I think my piece will be better off on this square.
take.
Focus on the center.
We're
Free bishop, I'll take it.
okay.
Did you also watch the show Queen's Gambit? I loved it.
It's not free.
You're making my queen dance. I'm moving my queen to a safer square. How should I respond to your threat? Now my king's going to be harder to get to safety. You're really using that pawn well. Keep it away from my pieces. How dare you threaten my king?
Right.
Fireworks. Of course, I must take back. Yes, that looks good for you. I'm moving my bishop to a safer square. Check, but not checkmate just yet. My king dances out of the way. You checked me. Think of some long-term plans for your bishops. Where would they be strongest? Where would they like to go? Perfect. How will I deal with this check? It's clearly time for my king to move. The pawns near your king are valuable for protection and should only be moved when necessary. I'm developing my rook. You've got an isolated pawn now. It might become a target later. Do you see a way to gain material back? Yes, recapturing is sensible. My bishop stands a little taller now. Chess is a great way to wind down after a long day. A passed pawn is a pawn with no enemy. You got it. Your pawn is now a passed pawn, as none of my pawns can ever stop it. I'm moving my pawn to a safer square. A piece that can attack more squares is more powerful. Nice idea. There are a few fun points in this game we can go over during game review. You checked me. My king must move out of check. You do a good job of attacking and creating threats. Kings can move one square at a time. Please demonstrate. Check. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. When material is equal, you must think about activity and the initiative. You're demonstrating a strong understanding of active rooks. Stepping out of check is your best choice here. Fantastic. Moving your king to safety as you must. Check. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. You blocked my attack on your pawn. Good. I'm keeping my rook safe. Careful, your pawn is undefended.
Bad.
You can attack my bishop in a way that pins it to my king. Can you see how? Thanks for playing with me. It's always fun to play chess with a friend. Winning a pawn would be nice. That's a good pawn move. I'm impressed. Your pawn. Great. You blocked the check for my rook. Don't forget to recapture. Check. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times.
This is rough.
There's a way here to regain your... Correct. That was a good way to get out of check. Take a moment and find the threat. It's just a check. My king dances out of the way. Is your pawn safe? Pieces are more useful when they can see more squares. Nice idea. You have a good fight. If you keep playing, you'll start to see patterns and themes in your own games. Can you see what I'm threatening? Your pawn is defended now. I moved my bishop to a more active square, giving it more scope. I like seeing you creating threats. Keep it up. I'm keeping my bishop safe. Getting your rook to safety is good here. Check. Moving your king to safety as you must.
Hello, Odie.
Hello there.
By the way, puzzles are a great way to train your pattern recognition.
Hello there.
Hello there.
You're doing a good job of creating threats. I'm moving my rook to a safer square. This gives my bishop a much better view of things, don't you think? I have to be careful. I'm moving my rook to a safer square. It's time for evasive maneuver. Exactly. As expected, you're moving your king out of the line of fire. Check. Sometimes you have to move your king, and this is one of those times. As your coach, I'm proud of how you've played so far. Promotion? Okay, I'm finding a safer square.
Okay.
Careful, your rook is undefended.
Yep.
My king is safe for now. I like that move. It gives your piece some more range. Let's test your skills. Can you? Well, there goes my rook. Move it or lose it. That was the only move I could make. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. Checkmate is coming. Good for you.
Okay, now we need to be careful.
It's clearly time for my king to move. You're on the path to winning the game. My king must move out of check.
If I move here, he can't move there. He can't move there. He can't move there. Stalemate.
I should resign, but I won't. My king dances out of the way.
Okay. So if I move here, he can move there still, so it's
You
not
have an
stalemate.
overwhelming advantage. Keep going. You're playing a strong game. Keep pressing. It's clearly time for my king to move.
He can move here.
Checkmate is coming. Good for you.
He can move to many
You're on
places.
the path to winning the game.
If I move here, he can still move.
I should resign, but I won't. You have an overwhelming advantage. Keep
There we
going.
go. Gotta be careful.
My king must move out of check.
Okay, so now we're going to push him
You're
back.
playing a strong game. Keep pressing. My king dances out of the way. Checkmate is coming. Good for you. It's clearly time for my king. You're on the path to winning the game. My king must move out of check.
Let's. Damn.
I should resign, but I won't. My king dances out of the way. Congratulations. You
There we
earned
go.
it. Care to play again?
Got him. Thanks, Odie. Yes. Amazing. Humans still rule. Indeed. Humans are still on top. Barely. Barely. All right, is game review working now? Nope. Maybe.
Way to
Yeah,
secure
there we
victory
go.
with that endgame tactic.
Oof, that was dirty. That was dirty.
Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often
Oh my
leading to
gosh.
sharp games.
How you doing, Odie?
The perk defense begins with d6, controlling the e5 square and preparing for knight f6. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center and controls the
good? You're
e5 and
alive?
d4 squares.
That's good.
This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game.
Yep.
You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares.
It's better than the alternatives, indeed. I've noticed something, Odie, is when you're playing chess, people get really mad at you because I really am just learning. Like, I'm putting a little bit of effort into it, but I'm not trying to become a, like, super duper chess player or anything. But people get really mad when you don't see stuff they think is obvious. Okay.
Textbook play so far. This move activates your bishop to strengthen control over the center.
I agree, Jackwit. I agree.
The game was fairly balanced, but now your opponent's position has worsened.
Okay.
You permitted the opponent to kick a knight.
Okay. So what if I had gone here instead?
The game was fairly balanced, but now your opponent's position has worsened. This blocks the attack on a... That was a free pawn. This mobilizes the knight.
I like this play it
This
out
defends the attack
sort of thing
knight.
it lets you do.
Right on target.
So that's where they wanted me to be at the end of that. Okay.
The game was fairly balanced, but now your opponent's position has worsened. You permitted
They
the opponent
are,
to kick
Odie,
a knight.
they are a little bit, but that's okay.
Your opponent removed the threat by capturing your pawn. That leaves your knight free to capture. Your best move was to tactically win a pawn. Taking your vulnerable knight, you recapture the piece.
Okay. So as you can see with the, oh, you can't see it, but I'm actually in bad
Their
shape
bishop
right
moves
now.
into the game. Your better option was to develop a bishop off its starting square. You permitted the opponent to counterattack an opposing queen. This move left their pawn hanging. You won a pawn for free.
Now I'm in good shape.
Moving
He
their
needs to
threatened bishop
eat.
to safety. Your best move was to
I think I'm
tactically win a
fine.
knight.
We're at 1,000 likes though. TikTok has 1,000 likes, so we're gonna do 25 jumping jacks. There we go. 1,000 likes. That was another 25 jumping jacks. Thank you so much for the bits, Jackwit. Okay.
Their best option was to win a tempo by threatening a queen. You get a chance to pin a knight to the king.
Do I?
You overlooked a better way to pin a knight to the king. You permit. Their best option was to
Ooh.
win a tempo by threatening a queen.
So they
This
wanted
pins
me
a
to
knight
move
the king.
the rook. How's that play out?
This is the strongest option.
Double
Now
pin.
black can't stop white from winning a knight if they make the right moves. Right on target. Threatening that pinned piece is going to win. Black develops the knight.
Why is
This
that not
wins a knight.
in trouble?
Castling gets the king to a safer square.
Leroy, 35 months. Okay.
Capturing that knight wins material. A clear recapture. Right on target. A clear recapture.
Ooh.
The piece finds a new active square. This blocks the check.
Okay.
The clearly correct move for a threatened.
This is a lot of
One of the
moves.
best moves. This connects the rook. This offers to exchange pieces.
Okay, okay,
That was
okay.
Their best
Okay,
option
that was a
to win
really
tempo
far
by
away.
threatening a queen.
We have to do
You get a
35
chance
jumping
to pin a
jacks for
knight to the
Odie's
king.
35-month resub. Thank you so much, Odie. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 35 jumping jacks. Hoppity, hoppity, hoppity. 147 jumping jacks. Today. Ooh-wee. Okay, let's see. We went.
You overlooked a better way to pin a knight to the king.
Okay.
You get a chance to win material through an eventual fork.
Okay.
Your better option was to win material through an eventual fork.
All right, let's figure
You
this
get a
out.
chance to win material through an eventual fork. White can win material through a fork with the right. This is the strongest option. White will be winning material with that fork. This wins time by...
There it was.
White will be winning material. This gives away a free queen. The better
Oh.
move was to win material through... This was the only move. This wins material.
Yeah, see, it lied.
Out comes the bishop and into the battle. This captures a free rook. A clear recapture. This is the strongest option.
Okay, okay.
Your better option was to win material through an eventual fork.
It doesn't work in England? What doesn't work in England? Those are huge eyes. Huge, huge eyes. That's so good. Can you do that? No, I haven't. That's kind of cool. Huh.
You get a chance to win material by eventually checking the king away from its defense. You missed a better way to win
Oof.
material through a tactic. Their best option was to develop a knight off its starting square. Your best move was to eventually win material. You are now able to win a knight by adding pressure to a pinned piece. You overlooked a better way to tactically win a knight. This move puts their queen on a safer square. Your better option was to eventually win a rook. You are now able to win material through an eventual discovered attack.
Okay.
This is the way to win material.
There we go.
A straightforward recapture. Your better option was to win material through a discovered attack.
Okay.
A clear recapture. You attack a bishop. A correct move. This wins a pawn. They move their king out of the check from your bishop. Your better option was to kick a bishop.
Let's see. So if a website's flagged over a certain age in the UK means you need proof of age, right? So including Discord servers flagged. Okay. People point out their phone that a character. People have pointed their phone at a Death Stranding character in a photo mode and then follow the instructions pretending the character is them and it works. Wow. That's...
Their better move was to capture the checking knight. That is a great square for your bishop, giving it more scope. Their king steps away from the check by your bishop. Your better option was to tactically win a pawn.
Hmm.
You get a chance to eventually win a knight. You got lucky here. Your better option was to tactically... You get a chance to eventually win a knight. You got lucky here. Your opponent missed the... Your better option was to eventually win a knight. They had an opportunity to punish your inaccurate play, but didn't catch it. You are threatening to win a rook through a skewer. You are now able to win a rook through a skewer. Your best move was to win a rook through a skewer. You are now able to win. Your best move, a straightforward recap. Passed pawns have a clear path. This move puts their... With this move, all your pieces are finally in action. Their best option was to connect rooks. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. They move their king out of the check from your rook.
Okay, so this is the dirty
Not the
part
best
here.
move, but not bad either. They've improved the positioning of their piece. You missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing rook. They found the winning move and are now in full control. This was the only move. Your opponent still has an edge, but they are no longer winning. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. This move doesn't help their position at all. You escaped the check from the bishop. They found a way to win your pawn. You escaped the check from the rook. Decent move, but they had a better one. You are threatening to capture a rook and win material after the follow-up trades. A correct move to get their rook out of harm's way. Ouch, you left your pawn hanging.
Yikes.
Their better move was to capture a free pawn.
Fair.
You had a chance to play something better. Your opponent had the upper hand, but now the game is close to equal. You allowed the opponent to eventually win a pawn.
This is the weirdest thing. That's a fair point, Odie.
capturing your hanging pawn.
Yikes.
This move cuts off the check from the rook, keeping your king safe. This move gives you the opportunity to win their rook. This move loses a rook.
Wait,
This move gives you the opportunity to win
I
their
should
rook.
have just took their rook.
This is the only move that works. Recaptures from a... This move gives you the opportunity to win their rook. This move loses a rook. This is the only move that works. This was the only move. The game is still close. A logical capture. You are now able to win a bishop by adding... Your best move was to win a bishop by adding pressure to a pinned piece. They move their king out of the check from your pawn. Passed pawns must be pushed. That's playable. You had a better option.
Okay,
That's
so
not a mistake. Your
any
passed
real
pawn
player
advances to-
probably wouldn't
their
have
best
let me
option.
push this
Your passed
pawn.
pawn is one step closer to promotion. They slipped up a bit here. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you. This is the only good move. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. You get a chance to eventually win a bishop. Your opponent made a mistake, but you missed the chance to punish them, moving their threatened bishop to safety. You found a safer square for your rook. This is the only move that works. This is a fine move. They made one of the top moves in this position. You dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way. This is the only good move. This move is okay, but not what I would have. The game is now close to equal, as your opponent's small edge has disappeared. Very good choice. They move the rook to safety. Yes, this is the way. Moving their bishop to a better position. You are threatening to tactically win a bishop. Moving their threatened rook to safety. Nice, definitely the right move. They are right on target. You allowed the opponent to capture the opponent's passed pawn. They've made a mistake and their rook is now lost. Their better move was to tactically win a pawn. This wins a rook. Their best option was to capture the opponent's passed pawn. There was only one good move and you found it. This move gives you the opportunity to win their rook. This is the way to win a rook. This move gives you the opportunity to win their rook.
Oh, I should have just took this.
That was a free bishop. This is the way to win a rook. They move the bishop to safety. Your rook is undefended, so this move loses material. They took your rook for free. Well done, an excellent move. This move left their rook. That rook was yours for the... They kick your queen. You continue the check. That was the only... Your move. Their king. You're still on the road to
so
checkmate.
mate and 4.
They move their king out of the... You continue the checkmate attack.
I made it worse.
Their king steps away from the check by your... You're still on the road
Made
to
it
checkmate.
worse.
Precise move. Getting closer to the forced check. They move their king out of the check. You're continuing down the road. They played this. You continue the check. They are right. You continue the checkmate. Precise move. You're still on the road to checkmate. Their king steps away from the... You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your... You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. This continues the checkmate threat. This steps away from the checking queen. And the game is over.
Okay, so that would have been really easy.
This steps away from... This
I
continues
didn't
the
do that.
Their king... You continue... They move their king. You're still on... Their kings... You continue the checkmate. They move their king. Your move gets closer to checkmate. Their king steps... Always feels nice to win.
There we go. So I was a little bit slower than what could have checkmated them. Could have checkmated them earlier. My gosh. That was an interesting day, I think. Yeah. We played a few chessbot coaches. We're learning quite a bit. We still get destroyed by the 1200 coach most of the time, but we beat it every once in a while. And the 1000 coach puts us at a pretty rough game, but we generally find a way to squeeze out of it, but only because it blunders in ways that humans would never blunder, because it's... I think it does... If you play alive long enough, it'll eventually blunder because it just makes itself blunder. Yeah, forced faking it. Exactly. Every once in a while, it's like, I'm a human, I'm going to make the wrong move. It's kind of interesting. Oh, man. Probably. I see Jackwit's throwing out the Bob Ross. All right, everybody on TikTok, thank you so much for the 1,000 likes. Sorry, just kind of play chess for fun. I'm not really very good at it, nor do I study it, so just kind of playing same sort of stuff against the bot that kind of changes up every once in a while. Odie, Jackwit, thank you so much for your bits and your follows and your subs. The 62 month from Jackwit, the 35 month from Odie. Ooh, wee. Thank you, Jackwit. It's good to be back. I'm going to say thanks for watching. I know you have lots of choices. Thank you for spending your time with me. We're going to shut it down. Have a wonderful day. And with that, take it away, evil bot overlord.
You can run, Leaf Walker, but you cannot hide. I will find you, human. I am your overlord. Have a good day. For now.